Hey guys, welcome to our channel. She is Pooja.
And he is Shubhra. And this video is going to be about the candidates in India or any other country whose VFS offices are still not open yet and they are exploring the other options where their biometrics can be done.
Let me just tell you that we were on the same boat last month. Based upon our research, we figured out that VFS global offices are open in Dubai, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. But due to quarantine policies, we narrowed down to Dubai.
So let me just give you a small summary about ourselves first. We are FSW outland candidates based out in India. We got our ITA in November, we got our BIL request in December, and we could have completed our biometrics till March, but we did it on 1st of Feb this year.
So stay tuned with us so that I can show you the entire journey from India to Dubai and back.
But let me just show you how you can book the biometrics appointment with VFS Global Dubai first. So let's get started.
So guys, as you can see, I have opened VFS Global Dubai website on my laptop whose links will be available in the description below. So after you open the website, you will see various options for applying for a visa, book an appointment, find a center, additional services. For now, we have to book an appointment. So we will be clicking on book now under the book an appointment section. Post we click on this, we are redirected to the web page where we log in and book an appointment. Just scroll down to online and click here to schedule an appointment. After that opens, you will see the login credentials which you have already entered. If you are a new user, you just have to go and click on new user. You will see a web form in which you will have to fill all your details. And now, as I already have an account with VFS Dubai, I'll just go back to the login page. You can see that my credentials are already there. I will just type the code which is given below, and after I press continue, I'll be redirected to my account. Now, when you enter this website, after you get redirected to this page, you will see that schedule an appointment here. You can reschedule your appointment, you can cancel your appointment. Now we want to schedule an appointment. I'll just click on schedule appointment and you see the details which need to be filled in. So you'll be able to see two visa offices here, which is Canada Visa Application Center, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. But Abu Dhabi, I won't recommend as they have certain rules that you need DPI test or you need 14 days quarantine. So many people who I know personally have opted for Dubai Visa Center. If you wish to go to Abu Dhabi and know about the rules, you are free to go there. But for now, we will be clicking on Canada Visa Application Center Dubai. Post I click this, I have to select the number of applicants for which I want to get the biometrics enrollment. We can see that the upper limit is 5, but for now I'll be selecting 1. Only one category is available under this because we are booking a biometrics enrollment request. So this will get automatically selected. I will just check the I acknowledge terms and conditions and press continue. Post I press this, I'll have to add the applicant details for which I want to get the biometrics done. If you are two people with one primary and one secondary or the dependent applicant, then you will have to fill the details for two people. So let me just click on add applicant. As I click on add applicant, I'll be seeing a web form wherein I'll have to fill the details of the applicant for which I want to take the biometrics appointment. I just have to enter here a date of birth, which could be anything because this is just a sample. So I have just entered this date. I see that my name and my last name is already there. And you will have to write your number as well. I had previously filled this form, so it got automatically filled, but you need to enter all the details. I'll just press on submit and it asks me, are you sure you want to submit? And I'm sure. So I'll enter OK. Post I click on this, I'll be able to see the applicant details here. So I'll request for an OTP to proceed further. As I click this, I have received the OTP from the visa office. I'll just enter the OTP. As you can see, there are two options. As I've already entered my OTP, I'll press verify the OTP and continue. As I press this, I'll see the list of dates which are available for the biometrics enrollment. You can see that I did enroll for my biometrics previously. I'll be able to see the further dates which are available. So you can see that there are no slots available in Feb, which is very common because many people are opting for going to Dubai. So whenever you decide to go to Dubai for your biometrics, the first thing which I would recommend to you is you should book your appointment first and then make all your bookings to Dubai, be it flight or be it your hotel bookings or be it your itinerary, the number of days that just follows after that. Once you take the biometric enrollment date, it is easy to plan your trip well. So what I'll do is I'll press next, and I see that a lot of dates are available in March. Well, if I select the March 8, I'll be able to see the time slots which are available on the right hand side. I can select any one of them and press confirm. So if I press OK, so I have now booked an appointment.
Hope you guys have understood the entire process of booking a slot for biometrics.
So guys, let's go to Dubai.
हे हे चलो ना ढूंढे शहर एक नया, जहाँ मुस्कुराहटे हैं बिखरी, जहाँ से गम का मौसम गया, जहाँ मीठी बातें हर एक अजनबी से हो, भूले हम भी जो सारी फिक्रें, लम्हा लम्हा खुशियाँ बिखरे.
Hey guys, so we have landed in Dubai now, and it was a seamless process. We did not face any difficulties. As soon as we landed, we went across to the immigration counter, and then they did not ask anything. Just took our pictures, saw our COVID negative reports, took our visa, and then we headed over to the COVID sample testing center. And then they took a sample, the nasal sample. They did not ask us to wait here or maybe to quarantine ourselves. So I am possibly assuming that we are free to go anywhere. And they did check our COVID negative report from India, and we did not face any difficulties as such. We feel that it is a very simple process, and we were scared that we will be asked to quarantine ourselves in hotel, and we will not be able to use the entire day, and we'll have to stay in the hotel. But it did not happen, so I think we are free. Today is the day we came Dubai for. It is our biometrics appointment day, and we have our appointment time for 10. Most of the documents which have been asked for is the biometrics appointment letter, the biometrics instruction letter (BIL), which we got from the IRCC, and we also took our ITA. Just to be on the safer side, and our passport copies. So let's see and explore what happens there. We are heading towards the appointment center, the Visa Global, which is in the Wafi Mall. And it's the nearest metro station to it is Dubai Healthcare City, which is on the Green Line. We have been staying on TV Hotel, and the nearest metro to that is Al Faidi. So it's not a long route from our hotel, and uh, we're just going towards the metro station to board the metro.
हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है. यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने।
Hey guys, here we are, and we are done actually with our biometrics. It was a very seamless process. We did not experience any sort of glitch or there was no lag. We entered. There was a good security check there, and they verified our documents. What they needed was the appointment letter and the BIL letter, which you must have got when you get the biometrics request from IRCC. These two documents are mandatory. Apart from this, your passport, your original passport is needed. You don't need a copy or anything else. We bought the copy, but they did not take it from us. And so they checked all the documents. They sent us to gate number D. The VFS Global Canada is on the third floor. Yeah, of the Wafi Mall. And as soon as you reach the counter, they just give you a number which typically starts from CNAB, and then that follows your token number. So they send you to the gate D, and then from there they send you to the biometrics gates, which are there. I guess there were three of them. Three of them. I guess there were three of them, and the person who was sitting there took our photograph. They checked our hands like this, and they took our biometrics, both forefinger and the thumbs, and then they said that we are free to go. The whole process took around 15 to 20 minutes for two of us, and I asked that person that. Uh, if we are giving biometrics at this VFS, will we have to do our passport submission to this VFS or to the India VFS? He said that the entire process will be done to our from our country based VFS when it opens. But it's fine to give your biometrics here, and that is why I proceeded with the furtherings. I think that's it for me. Maybe Shubhra has something to say. Shubhra.
No, it was very smooth and easy process. Hardly it took like 20 minutes as you mentioned. So just be on time and it's a smooth process. You can use metro to come over here. It's very close by to the metro station over here. And
Yeah, it is a bit confusing though to find this VFS Global.
mall entrance too.
So you have to go to mall entrance too, and from there you have to take the lift to third floor where your biometrics will be done. If there is no lift till third floor, we went to the second floor and took the escalator. I'm not sure if the lift goes to the third floor, but it is on the third floor. The VFS Canada Global is on the third floor, guys. In the ending, they gave us a receipt which had our details, our CNAB number, which I told you, and it had the whole information that we gave the biometrics and all. It is a kind of
That was
receipt,
like
like
sticker
there's
on
a
the back
bill.
of your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
passport
And
and take out 2 days
they,
to get a photo.
yeah, they put a sticker on the back of our passport. I don't think that's required anywhere, but it's okay to have it. And that's how the biometrics process ended for us. Yeah, yeah, we are just a step closer to our dreams. And let's see when the VFS India opens and we can finally proceed with our passport submission and going to Canada.
It was
So,
a bit of a gamble for us because
yeah,
we thought if India VFS office opens, then the entire trip expenses we incurred might go waste. But luckily, India VFS office for the PR process hasn't opened up, and so it was a good bet. We did it.
yeah, the VFS Canada office, VFS Canada hasn't opened yet in India, but we are hoping that it will open by the Feb end. Um, Maybe because the cases are falling, and they'll start with the immigration too, apart from the biometrics and passport submission. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, so finally we have boarded the flight.
Guys, before you plan your trip, we'd like to tell you something about the COVID policies and procedures that we came across the entire journey.
These are very important, guys, so listen properly.
So I'll be explaining about the procedure and policies traveling from New Delhi to Dubai. 3 important documents that one should always carry with themselves while boarding a flight from Delhi.
Especially after the corona times.
First is your COVID test report that should be negative, and it should be done within 72 hours of boarding the flight. Second, your insurance policies, you should have it handy while you're at the airport. And third is the visa. You should have Dubai visa before traveling to Dubai. Always make sure that you have these 3 documents, they're handy while you're boarding, while you're heading towards the airport, because the airline authorities will check these 3 documents, and if any of them is missing, it might be some problem for you, and your journey they might even hold you back, or it's totally depending upon the discretion of the airline authority. So why to get in trouble? Always carry these 3 documents.
But guys, we are not very sure about the policy, if it is important, mandatory or not, because when we were there at the airport, the airline officer did ask for the policy detail, health insurance details, and did go through that. But we are not actually sure whether it is always the case, or it was just our case. So now I will tell you about the details for traveling from Dubai to Delhi. So guys, initially we were not very sure whether we should have a COVID negative test in Dubai or from Dubai or not, because it was not mandatory in India. But we with the confusion all around, we thought that we should actually take the test, as we were not sure if the airline will allow us to board the flight or not. So we went across, we explored all the hospitals who give the recognized COVID results in Dubai, and we did our test from Astra Hospital in Bar Dubai. But we also came across names like Emirates Hospital and Dubai Healthcare City Hospital, but we were not quite sure about the others. The prices ranged from 150 to 500 to 600 AED, but we took it from Astra, and it costed us 150 dirham per person, so 300 dirham for both of us, which is approximately 6,000 rupees in India.
Quite expensive.
And it is actually very expensive there, and they take a lot of time too while giving their reports. So I would actually advise you guys to take the test 48 hours before boarding the flights, because at times the results can get delayed and you don't want to miss your flights. Although the test results are not required at the Dubai airport, they just take your flight tickets and you're good to go. Apart from that, they don't check anything. But when you land in India, you are actually checked with your self-declaration form and the quarantine exemption form, which has to be filled on New Delhi Airport.in website, whose link will be provided in the description below. And with the forms being submitted online, you have to upload the COVID negative results on the website and your passport also. So you should keep these handy, as you might need to update this. And this is not a very mandatory thing to do, but if you do not do it there, you will have to do it on the airport, which can be quite cumbersome and time taking. And we did not want to wait on the airport for 4 to 5 hours. So that is why we chose to fill everything online. As soon as we landed in Delhi, we got checked by we got checked 3 to 4 times by the airport authorities whether we filled the self declaration and the exemption form. If not, they were giving the hard copies there, and the people were filling there. And when we cleared the immigration and went towards the exit gate, we were told that there were different booths for each of the states, and because we were we were to go to Gurgaon, we went to the Haryana counter. They checked for our self declaration and the exemption forms, and also did check for our COVID negative results. After they recognized that it was all correct, they entered everything in their systems, and after all the process, they stamped us on our hands with the state quarantine being written, and after that only we were able to exit from the airport gate. But guys, I would like to add here that there was a couple standing next to us in the line, and they did not take the COVID test, and they were saying that their friends who just came back from Dubai were not asked about the COVID test, so they were asking them to leave them, to just exempt them from the entire rule. But to their surprise, the authorities there told them that it is mandatory to take the COVID test. If you have not taken it from the country where you are coming from, then you'll have to take it on the airport and wait for the results for 3 to 4 hours, and after that only if you are negative you will be allowed to leave the airport. So that's the entire process from Dubai to Delhi. And although it is not mandatory to get COVID tested in Dubai, but I would say that if you want to save your time and you don't have a connecting flight, you should actually take the test from Dubai, and then you should fill all the forms and submit it online. If at all you do not want to give it there because it's pricey and you are not sure whether it might affect your journey, so you can come to the airport in Delhi and give the test there. But it will take some time for you to get results, varying from 4 to 5 hours for the entire procedure. After that only you will be allowed to leave the airport. So even if you are getting a connecting flight from Delhi, make sure that you book it with a gap of 4 to 5 hours if you are not taking the test. So this is the journey we had to face traveling from India to Dubai and back. So we thought it is absolutely necessary for you guys to know about it, because we actually faced a lot of confusion.
So guys, if you liked our journey and it was helpful to you in any of the manners, please like our video, please share it with your friends and colleagues who are undergoing the same process of biometrics and have the confusion from where to get it done, so that it can help them and ease their journey.
And also, if you have any other questions which we did not cover in the video, we tried covering it all, we promise. But if at all we missed something and you have another confusion, you can write it under the comment section and we will come back to you on that. So guys, thanks a lot for joining us, and do share and like this video if it has helped you a little bit and encourage us in this journey of ours. Thank you guys.